Hello, good evening, everybody. I'm happy to welcome each and every one of you. Good evening once again. Good evening once again. So, today I'm bringing us back our Resilient Roses, which has been going on since last year, and we're restarting it again this year. So, I welcome each and every one of you. Now, Resilient Roses is about women, strictly about my wonderful, amazing women, beautiful women. This program is for you guys. I know in this TikTok page, everybody watches us, both male and female. But please, if you know you are a woman, this program called Resilient Roses is for you as a woman. It's educative, it's empowering, it helps you, it motivates you, it keeps you together, it keeps you in order, right? It helps you as a woman. Men, even though men are here watching us, well, it's okay. They can as well join and listen, because I believe they also have their female counterparts, be it wife, be it girlfriend, be it sisters, aunts, of course, mothers. So they're also welcome to listen, watch and listen. My resilient roses, my beautiful women, gather here. Please, I would like you guys to help me share this program. Help me share it to your fellow women, your friends, your loved ones, your family members, your girlfriends. Help me share it to them and tell them to come in here and hear what we have to discuss concerning our women, especially, as much as it's also affected our men. So in today's topic in our Resilient Roses, first of all, I would like to recognize my beautiful people who were with me last year. And because I wasn't able to start it up when the year started this year, but hopefully they will still join us with time. Even if they didn't join us today, I believe they will still join us next time. Again, I want to let you guys know that Resilient Roses holds every Wednesdays and Saturdays. And of course, today is Saturday. Joseph, thank you so much. Of course, today is Saturday. That's why we're holding it. And it starts by 5:30. Actually, it starts by 5 o'clock in the evening, and it lasts from 5 for 1 hour. It lasts from 5 to 6. Well, sometimes whenever I start it around 5:30, like I'm just starting this one, it can take us through from 5:30 to 7 o'clock in the night. Then we'll close it up. It's strictly for 1 hour. Now, I want to recognize my co-hostess, Victoria. She's not here today, but I believe she will join us some other time because actually people are busy, right? I recognize Victoria. She's a wonderful lady. She's a very intelligent lady. She motivates you in a way that you will leave here with something within you. So in as much as Victoria is not here, Victoria, wherever you are at the moment, my sweetheart, I'm recognizing you and I'm saying thank you so much for all your contributions since last year and of course this year. Yeah, thank you so much, Joseph. Thank you, darling. Then I want to recognize another member of Resilient Roses who had been there with us through thick and thin in the name of Corey. Corey, is it Corey or Connie? I'm so confused right now. But I think it's either Connie or Corey. I'm sorry, darling. Please, if you're watching me, I'm sorry. I told you last year that your name is so confusing, but I'm recognizing her. She's a wonderful woman. She's a wonderful personality. She's very intelligent, and I'm recognizing her, and I'm saying thank you. She has been there with us, and she's still here with us. So let's carry on with the rest of us who have been with us in this Resilient Roses program since last year, in the name of Zadi and so many of them. If I did not mention your name each, but you know that I know you've been there with us since last year, please do not be offended. I am grateful you've been there with us and for us. And I'm saying thank you so much for your contributions last year. All your contributions, all your inputs helped each and every one of us, including myself. Yeah. So God bless you guys for me. Thank you. And let's have you back again in our program as we're kickstarting it again. So what is Resilient Roses? Resilient Roses are simply women who have been through thick and thin, and yet they chooses to stand strong. Women who still believes in themselves and keeps pushing irrespective of whatever storm that is facing them. Resilient roses are powerful women, strong women, resilient women. It doesn't mean they haven't been through thick and thin. It doesn't mean that they don't know what suffering is all about. But these are women who have been there, who have seen it all, and they chose to stand, to keep moving, to keep motivating themselves, and to keep pushing, breaking boundaries, breaking barriers, and achieving their success. These are resilient roses. So today I want us to talk about closure. I know we've discussed about this closure last year, but some of us inboxed me after then and told me that they want us to expand it more and talk deep more about closure, because many people are still getting this closure all wrong. So I'm bringing back the topic on closure again. Let's talk about closure. First of all, closure can be so many things in so many ways, but the one we are talking about is closure in relationships, closure between a man and a woman. Is closure really, really important? Is it a necessity? Is this something that when you do not have it, you cannot move on? Let's talk about this. Now, for you guys watching me at the moment, this program, the way I run this program is, if you have one or two things to contribute in this program, please indicate right here and I'll call you up, be you man or woman. But as we are discussing, you feel you have something to share with us. Maybe you have been through closure, or you have been through there, or you have someone who has been there who told you everything that transpired, or you have the experience, or you want to contribute your own one or two advices. Please, you are free and welcome to contribute. All I need you to do for me is to indicate, let me know by telling me I should call you up. Then of course I will call you up. Another way is you are free to show your face if you're not afraid to show your face. If you know you are not comfortable showing your face, because a lot of people are not comfortable with cameras, you are welcome to just come up and lend your voice. You can turn off your camera if you want to. We will be hearing your voice. If you feel you can show your face, if you're comfortable with camera, please show your face. Moreover, I personally prefer you to show your face so that we can know the person we are discussing with. That is if it's okay by you. But if it's not, you are welcome however you want to do it. Now, back to our topic, closure. Is closure all that important? I asked this question before. Now, let's talk about it. There's a relationship, for example, going between a man and a woman, and along the line something happened. It didn't go the way they planned anymore. It didn't go well, or maybe they agreed to disagree, and eventually they decided to break up. Then after the breakup, one or the other party start thinking of having a closure before moving on, especially when one of them is about to get married to another spouse, or maybe about to enter a serious relationship with another spouse. They feel there is something like a guilt trip inside of them, urging them to discuss with the other person and to have a final closure before they can move on to the next level of their lives. Now, that's the closure we want to talk about. Again, it could be a relationship. You do not know what transpired, except that one person started misbehaving. Maybe one person started cheating or wasn't really serious about the relationship, and the other person got offended. Maybe they have been talking about it, arguing about it, but one party is not complying or committing to see to the betterment of that relationship. And maybe along the line, they decided to part ways. Then, so many people, or let's just say some people, prefer to have a closure, to talk about it before moving on. Now, guys, I just mentioned two things here. Number one is closure when there's a breakup and one person is about to get married. Then the second one is closure when there's a breakup because of ups and downs and they decided to move their separate ways. Then why is it, do you think, is that important to have this closure? I would rather tell you, closure, sometimes people tend to look at it like it's so important that there must be a closure before both parties can walk their separate ways. But the truth is, when you are the woman, you're about to get married to another man, and you are seeking for a closure between you and your former partner before you can now move on to the newer partner to get married to him. Please, closure is not important. So long as there has been ups and downs, so long as there have been arguments, discussions upon discussion, maybe you as a woman have been introducing the discussion and your boyfriend or man friend is kicking against it, you've tried all your possible best to call him in order when both of you were still together and nothing was working, and at the end of the day you choose to move on. And maybe by the special grace of God, luckily for you, you happen to meet another man who values you, who loves you, who respects you, who takes you the way you are without being judgmental. Then something happened and the whole thing started leading towards marriage, and eventually the new one proposed to you and both of you are preparing for your marriage. Then you start seeking for closure from your former spouse. Please don't do that.